Good morning. We'll start session 2 with chapter Some Applications of Trigonometry. We'll continue the exercise up to first 7 sums we had done. We'll start with the 8th one. A statue 1.6 meter tall stands on the top of a pedestal. Pedestal is like a stand, stool or whatever you can say. So a statue is standing on that. Usually you have seen a statue standing on a pedestal only. So if I consider this is the pedestal, right? So this is the statue which is standing on the pedestal. So if I consider AB is the statue and BC is the pedestal. A statue 1.6 meter tall. So this statue is 1.6 meter tall and this height is not given. It is the same reverse sum of the previous 7th one what we had done. So a statue 1.6 meter tall stands on the top of a pedestal. From the point on the ground, let me consider this is a point on a ground. So this is the point on a ground. Point on a ground. The angle of elevation of the top of the statue. The angle of elevation of the top of the statue is how much? 60 degree. And from the same point, the angle of elevation of the top of the pedestal is 45 degree. Wait, I will mark this later. Top of the statue is this, top of the pedestal is this. Top of the statue is 60 degree and top of the pedestal is 45 degree. Same like the previous sum what we had marked, the same thing I have marked here. What we have to find? Find the height of the pedestal. I have marked it. Right, let AB is equal to 1.6 meter is equal to height of the statue, then BC is equal to height of the pedestal, then angle of elevation is top as they have given 60 degree and 45 degree respectively from the top and the bottom. That's okay if you write. So what we have to find? Find the height BC is equal to H. Okay, we have anyhow written. So here we will write is equal to H is equal to height of the pedestal. That is what we have to find out. And as I had already told you all, wherever 45 degree comes, that triangle we are supposed to choose first. So which is a triangle which has 45 here? In triangle BPC, angle C is equal to 90 degree. So tan 45 is equal to, of course this will be the opposite side. This is the hypotenuse and this is the adjacent. Is equal to BC upon PC. So that is equal to, sorry, I have to first write opposite, right? Opposite upon adjacent, that is BC upon PC. Tan 45 is 1, so BC is nothing but H upon PC as it is. Therefore, PC is also equal to H meter. Measurement of PC we got now, how much it is, which is what we required in the next part. Next again. In triangle APC, angle C is equal to 90 degree. Tan 60 is equal to opposite upon adjacent. Opposite is AC. AC upon PC. We'll do it here. Tan 60 is 1 by tan 60 is root 3. That is equal to. Opposite is how much? 1.6 plus H, right? And PC is also H. Cross multiply. Root 3H is equal to 1.6 plus H. Shift H this side. Root 3H minus H is equal to 1.6. I take H common. Root 3 minus 1 is equal to 1.6. We have to find out h here. H is equal to 1.6 divided by root 3 minus 1. Is this the answer? Actually, this is the final answer. But we cannot keep the fraction in terms of root. Rationalize. Into root 3 plus 1. Root 3 plus 1. 1.6 root 3 plus 1.6. Multiply this monomial by a binomial. Divided by a square minus b square. Root 3 whole square minus 1 square. I can take here 1.6 common. Root 3 plus 1 divided by root 3 square is 3 minus 1. 1.6 of root 3 plus 1 divided by 2. 2 ones are 2 8s are. Height of the pedestal is equal to 0.8 root 3 plus 1 meter. This is the answer. Answer will be in terms of root only. So 0.8 root 3 plus 1 meter is the height of the pedestal, to be kept as it is. We get here, but this is what we rationalize and bring down the answer to that, right? We'll move to the next one, ninth one. As I have told, the sums are very simple if you understand the figure. Ninth one. Angle of elevation of a top of a building from the foot of the tower is 30 degree. So we have a building. Let us assume that this is a building. AP is a building and this is a tower. Now read the question again. The angle of elevation. So this is top. This is the foot of the building, top of the building. Foot of the tower, top of the tower. Okay. The angle of elevation of the top of the building to the foot of the tower is 30 degree. And the angle of elevation of the top of the tower to the foot of the building is 60 degree. That's all. If the tower is 50 meter high, find the height of the building. This is the figure given. So now with this respect, this is one triangle and this is one triangle. Now choose the triangle where you already have a 50 degree. First of all, write let AB is equal to H is equal to height of building. PQ is equal to 50 meter. That is equal to height of the tower. Theta is equal to 30 degree, 60 degree respectively with respect to the what they have given. Choose a triangle where you have at least a side which is given now. So in triangle PBQ, angle Q is equal to 90 degree. Angle PQB is equal to 90 degree. So which ratio you want? You want to find the adjacent part here. Tan 30. Tan 30 is equal to tan 60 will come. Bigger triangle, not tan 30. This bigger triangle when we are choosing, this is the 90 degree part, right? So tan 60 will come. So tan 60 is opposite upon adjacent. Opposite is PQ, adjacent is PQ. Tan 60 is root 3, PQ is how much? 50 and BQ, that is what you have to keep it. Cross multiply, BQ is equal to 50 by root 3 meter. Keep it as it is. Choose the next triangle. In triangle ABQ, angle B is equal to 90 degree. Tan 30 is equal to opposite by adjacent, where opposite is AB and adjacent is BQ. Tan 30 is 1 by root 3. Opposite is AB as it is, which is H, and BQ is how much? 50 upon root 3. First take the reciprocal, it will be easy for you. 1 by root 3 is equal to H into root 3 by 50. So 1 by root 3 is equal to H root 3 upon 50. Okay. Now H we have to find out here. Cross multiply with this and the 50 comes here. So H into root 3 is equal to 50. 3H is equal to 50. Root 3 into root 3 is 3. H is equal to 50 by 3 meter. Further, 3 2s are 6. What we can consider here, or no, sorry, 3 1s are 3. 3 6 are 2 remainder. 16 3s are 48. 48 plus 2, 50. It is a improper fraction, so you have to always keep in terms of mixed fraction. That's more important. H is equal to 16 root 2 by 3 meter. That's the answer. Or keep it 50 by 3 meter. But still, it's okay if you convert that to a mixed fraction and keep it. This is how you solve. I think this is the one which we have actually got some numerical value at least for this. Right? So, next one. 10th one. Two poles of equal heights are standing opposite to each other on either side of the road. So two poles of equal heights. So let us consider these are the two poles. So one is PQ and another is AB. So these are the two poles which are standing on the either side of the road. Equal poles, so height is also same. Which are standing on the either side of the road, which is 80 meter wide. So the road is 80 meter wide. From a point between them, somewhere, a point between on them. Okay. Let us consider this as a point between on them. Already P is taken. So AB, we'll consider this as D. From a point between on them, on the road, the angle of elevations of the top of the poles are 60 and 30 degree. That means from this point, if I look at the pole here, I get elevation as 60. And from here, if I look, I get 30 because it is not exactly a midpoint. Somewhere one point, this side one and this side one. If I stand somewhere in the middle of the road, somewhere, either from here or here, if I look at this pole, angle of elevation is 60. If I look here, angle of elevation is 30. Okay. So, next part. Find the height of the pole and the distance of the point from the pole. Height of the pole is the same. Distance, what we have to find. Let me consider this distance to be x, and this will be how much? 80 minus x, because together they are 80 meter wide. Write down. Let PQ is equal to AB is equal to h, which is nothing but height of the pole. D is a point. On the road BQ, which is 80 meter wide. Okay, where angle of elevation is 60 degree and 30 degree respectively. Apart from that, let QD is equal to x and BD is equal to 80 minus x. This is what, this much we have written. Okay. Let's apply our usual thing to find out. Choose a triangle. So in triangle PQD, angle Q is equal to 90 degree. So of course I need to get with opposite upon adjacent. Almost there are only few sums in the beginning where sine and cos we used. Otherwise we are going to use tan only. Tan 60 is equal to opposite upon adjacent, that is PQ upon QD. Tan 60 is root 3, opposite is h, adjacent is x. So either x value or h value, which are going to consider here. H value we will take first. H is equal to root 3x. Keep this as it is. Next part of triangle, because h value we can substitute there. In triangle ABD, angle B is equal to 90 degree. Tan 30 is equal to opposite upon adjacent. What is your opposite there? AB upon BD. Right? Tan 30 is 1 by root 3. AB is h divided by BD is 80 minus x. Shall we substitute the h value here? 1 by root 3 is equal to root 3x upon 80 minus x, right? So h value is here, root 3x I have taken, remaining all the same thing. Cross multiply. 80 minus x is equal to root 3x into root 3. Dot represents multiplication sign. 80 minus x is equal to 3x. Root 3 into root 3 into 3 is, so 80 is equal to 3x plus x. 4x is equal to 80. So x is equal to 20. X is equal to 20 meter. Okay. What have they asked here? Now just see. Find the height of the pole and the distance of the point from the poles. First let us find the distance and also we'll find the height of the pole. If x is equal to 80, then QD is equal to x, that is equal to 20 meter. Then BD is equal to 80 minus x, that is 80 minus 20, that is equal to 60 meter. Next part. Conclusion. Anyways, in the verbal statement only we have to give. Height of the pole, we can use this. H is equal to root 3x, where h is equal to root 3 into, what is it? 20. So height is equal to 20 root 3 meter. Therefore, height of the pole is 20 root 3 meter, what you can give here. Then the poles are at the distance of 20 meter and 60 meter apart. That's what you can give the conclusion. Right? Next one. Actually, next one I have planned to give for a homework. 11th one. Figure is already given. There are very few sums where the figures are already given. So if it is given, that should be actually very easy. Read that. A TV tower stands vertically on the bank of a canal. It's given there figure. From a point on the other bank directly opposite to the tower, the angle of elevation of the top of the tower is 60. So the tower is given. I just have to draw the figure on the board once. So this is a TV tower, what they have given. So angle of elevation of the TV tower, what they have given it as 60. From a point 20 meter away from this point on a line joining the foot of the tower to the angle of elevation is 20. This is 20. This point is 20. This point is x. We don't know. Now we have to find the height of the tower and the width of the canal. Of course, find the width of the canal and the height of the tower. You can find it with respect to the whole triangle and part triangle, what you can make and do it. The next one, 12th one. From a top of a 7 meter high building, so if I consider from a top of a 7 meter high building, let me first consider a building. So this is a building. I'll name the building as AB. 7 meter high building. From the top of a 7 meter high building, angle of elevation of the top of the cable tower, then that should be one more cable tower here. So cable tower, I'll name this as CD. Read once again. From the top of the building, if you want, you can also write here somewhere as top and this is foot. From the top of the 7 meter high building, the angle of elevation of the top of the cable tower is 60. If it is there, then this line has to be joined. 60. Then this is also 7 meter till here. So we'll consider this point as E. Okay. Cable tower is 60. And angle of depression of its foot. Angle of depression means from here only. From the top of the building, angle of depression of its foot. From here, if I look at the foot of the building, okay, it is 45. If this is 45, this also has to be 45. Angle of elevation is always equal to angle of depression. So this is angle of depression and this is angle of elevation. From here, if I look down, that is depression, that is 45 degree. Determine the height of the tower. H will consider here. Total. Tower is something but total, but only that part we consider that as H, or that part you can consider that as X also. Because height means only that you will think of height. So let us find, always start with the 45 degree part. Now see here, I'll tell you. Suppose if you choose this as a triangle and find you already have 7 meter, only this part is to be found out. This part is 7, now this is 45 because alternate angles they form, depression is equal to the elevation part, this is also 7. So usually what I have seen is, we always go with the elevation part only. Even because there is a rule, angle of depression is always equal to angle of elevation and we solve with respect to the elevated part of angle. It is no wrong if you solve from the depression part. It's going to be the same thing. But we always use with the elevated angle. So let's go with it. We'll go first with 45 degree wherever possible as I had told you earlier. So write off first. AB is equal to 7 meter is equal to height of building. CD is equal to 7 plus x meter height of tower. Theta is equal to 60 and 45 degree respectively. In triangle ABD, angle B is equal to 90 degree. Tan 45 degree is equal to opposite upon adjacent, which is AB upon BD. Tan 45 is 1, opposite is 7, then upon BD. Therefore, BD is equal to 7 meter. This also is 7 meter. If this is 7 meter, this also is 7 meter. We know that BD is equal to AE, that is equal to 7 meter. Next, in triangle AEC, angle E is equal to 90 degree. Tan 60 is equal to opposite upon adjacent. Root 3 is equal to CE upon AE. So what is CE? X. What is AE? 7. X is equal to 7 root 3 meter. Therefore, height of the tower, height of the cable tower is what? CD. That is equal to CE plus DE. What is CE? X, which is 7 root 3 plus what is DE given already as 7. What you can do? 7 common, root 3 plus 1 meter. As I have told, most of the sums are in terms of root. We just take common and we write. So I would like to end my session today because the remaining 4 sums will be doing it in the tomorrow's class. That's only because I want you all to practice these sums what I have done. Along with that, you can also practice the worked examples till here what we have completed.